Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Ad Infinitum by Elsa Khan. If you're new to this channel, hey, I'm Elsa Fatima. I deliver lectures on legal topics, so I would be really happy if you take a moment to subscribe my channel. In this video, we'll be discussing about the sessions of the Indian Parliament. So without any further ado, let's start. So first of all, what do we mean by session? So when we talk about the sessions of the Indian Parliament, session is a period during which the houses meets almost every day uninterruptedly to manage its business. तो एक ऐसा time है where the members of the house meets every day to discuss its issue to manage its business. इसको session कहते हैं. As per the Indian Constitution, we have 3 sessions in a year. We have the budget session, we have the monsoon session and the winter session. So session कैसे start होता है? First of all, summoning of session is done. What is summoning of session? Summoning of session is the process by which all the members of the parliament are called for the meeting. That is called summoning of the parliament. It is done by the president. So when all the members of the parliament are called for the meeting is called summoning of the session, summoning of the parliament. That is done by the president. So sessions are of 3 types. So first of all is budget session. Budget session starts from February and ends to May, February to May. Then we have monsoon session, that is July to September. And then we have the winter session, the shortest session from mid-November to December. So let's start from budget session. So budget session is held from February to May. So in this session, all the crucial matters are discussed. It is considered to be the crucial session of the parliament because all the important matters related to finance is discussed in this session. So budget is usually presented on the last working day of the month of February. It is usually presented the last working day of the February. So in this session, the members discuss about the various provisions of the budgets and matters related to taxation and our finance related matters. And the finance minister presents the budget. Once the finance minister presents the budget, everything is discussed. All the matters related to finance, about taxes, everything is discussed. Then the budget session is generally split into 2 periods. It is split into 2 periods with a gap of 1 month. And the session every time starts after the president's address to all the members of the houses, to both the houses. So the budget session starts once the president's address both the houses. So budget session starts from February and ends at May. It is split into 2 parts. All the crucial matters related to finance, taxes are decided in budget session. The budget is presented by the finance minister and it is started once the president addresses both the houses. Then after the budget session, after the gap of 2 months, we have the monsoon session which starts from July and ends to September. So in this session, after the break of 2 months after the budget session, monsoon session starts. In this session, all the matters of public interests are discussed. The matters related to public interest are discussed in monsoon session. Then we have winter session. Winter session is the shortest session because it starts from mid of November and end to mid-December every year. So it is the shortest session of all, and in this they take up all the matters which could not be considered earlier. जो पहले consider नहीं हुआ था, all the matters are considered in winter session. So we are clear with the monsoon session, the winter session and the budget session. Budget session, then we have the monsoon session, then we have the winter session. And we are clear with the summoning of the parliament. It is done by the president. Now there is one more term, that is joint session of the parliament. Joint session. So the Constitution of India, it provides for the joint sitting of both the houses. Joint sitting of the parliament of both the houses for both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha in order to break the deadlock. If there is any deadlock between the 2 houses, so in order to break them, there is a provision of joint sitting. Article 108 of the Constitution, it talks about the joint parliament session. So in joint sitting, if there is any deadlock, it is broken. So the joint sitting of the parliament is called by the country's president. It is the president's power to call the joint sitting. If there is any deadlock between both the houses, so in order to break the deadlock, joint sitting is called. So such a session, it is presided by the speaker. If the speaker is absent, then the deputy speaker of the Lok Sabha, first of all, it is presided over by the speaker of the Lok Sabha. In case of his absence, deputy speaker of the Lok Sabha. If both the speakers and the deputy speakers are not present, then the chairman or the deputy chairman of the Rajya Sabha. So in this way, joint sitting is done. So in joint sitting, the provision of joint sitting is given under Article 108 of the Constitution. So when it is called, at what situation occurs when this joint sitting is called? So if a bill is passed by one house of the parliament, if a bill has been passed by one house of the parliament and the other house rejects the bill, or the other house disagree on the amendments which are made to the bill. So suppose if the Lok Sabha passes any bill but the Rajya Sabha rejects the bill, or the Rajya Sabha disagree on any sort of amendments, then joint sitting is called. In order to break the deadlock between the two houses, it is called. Suppose if 6 months have been passed since the bill has been passed to the other house. Okay? From one house, the bill has been passed to the another house, and 6 months have been passed, and it has not been passed yet. अभी तक उसने कोई आंसर नहीं दिया है. तो joint sitting is called. So the president cannot summon a joint sitting if the bill was not passed because of any sort of dissolution of Lok Sabha. अगर लोक सभा dissolution हो गया था लोक सभा का, इस तरीका कुछ हुआ, अगर उस वजह से, उस रीजन से अगर बिल नहीं पास हुआ है, then इस रीजन के वजह से the joint sitting cannot be summoned by the president. When 6 months are calculated, तो उस टाइम जो टाइम होता है, the days जहाँ adjourn होता है या prolong होता है पार्लियामेंट, promulgate होता है, वो जब टाइम होता है जब पार्लियामेंट adjourn होता है, हाउस adjourn होता है, तो that time वो इंक्लूड नहीं होता है. So in calculating the 6 months, so वैसा टाइम when the house are adjourned, ये 4 consecutive days से वो adjourned है, तो that is not included. In counting 6 months, क्या included नहीं है? जब house is adjourned है, that is 4 consecutive days के लिए adjourned है, that is not included. अब joint sitting का भी exception है. In what matters joint sitting could not be called? When the president cannot summon for joint sitting. तो money bill, in matters of money bill and in matters of constitution amendment bill, ये दो bills में the president cannot call joint sitting. Money bill do not require the approval of Rajya Sabha. Money bill ऐसा bill होता है, in my previous video I've already said, money bill does not require the approval of Rajya Sabha. The approval of Lok Sabha is sufficient. Even if the upper house does not pass any money bill within 14 days, it is deemed to be passed. So इसमें, in order to break the deadlock, the joint sitting is not required. And in case of constitution amendment bill also, according to article 368, अगर उसमें if the majority of both the houses has been passed, 2/3 majority has been passed, in case of any disagreement between both the houses, there is no provision of joint session. तो इसमें भी कोई provision नहीं है joint session का. I hope I am clear. So we are done with what is session, what is summoning of session, and we are clear with the types of session, about the budget session, monsoon session and the winter session, and about the joint sitting. So if you have any queries, do comment in the comment section below, and do not forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.